Okay, fine, people. You asked for it. Just because I wasn't available to do a show yesterday on Sunday, like, hey, life happens, My brother invited me over and we had a barbecue and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't do any shows on Sunday. And all of a sudden, hey, where was the show on Sunday? We missed you. How come there's no show? Well, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. So, okay, it's Monday afternoon, the day after. And I says, okay, let's see how many people do miss me. Okay. So let's see. It's been 1 minute and no viewers. How about that? Hey, how about that? Nobody's missing me here. So, anyway, okay, so if nobody is going to watch, hey, I'm not going to do a show for you. So, what can I know. I'm going to give a rent to everyone who comes. How's that? Like people like free stuff. So why not come and get some free stuff? Okay, so we'll just wait a minute here and see if anybody does show up because it's only been a minute. I'm sure a lot of people are out there aren't exactly expecting a show right now. So who knows? Hey, there's Starman. Starman's here. Hey, what's up? So hey, this may turn out to be something after all. So like, hey, do you want me to show stuff? There's Now, Steve, you were the one that made me think about doing this because you're like, hey, well, there was no show yesterday. We missed you. And I thought, okay, fine. I'll start one up and see how many show up. So far, me and two other people. Wow, exciting. So, yeah, I know there was no Sunday show yesterday. So, okay, well, let's go for a Monday afternoon show and see what happens. See if things happen. So, see, there's James and there's a few people out there. So hey, I don't know how to entertain you. Let's see, what can I do besides not being able to go to record stores? They're still closed. Now get this. I went to Walmart this morning because I wanted a few things. Like wanted something out of the grocery store part, and I needed some ink for my printers, and I wanted some furnace filters. So I go in to get the grocery stuff. That part was fine. Hi OS, what's going on? And as I'm walking towards the other end of Walmart to get the other stuff, they've got ropes across the aisles and signs saying this section is closed. So like I'm walking past like the shoes and I can't get at the shoes, and like there's the towels and stuff, whatever you call them, and you can't get to the towels. I'm going like, what kind of a store is this? Hello, Nowhere Boy 88. And like you're walking across the store and like everything's closed. You can walk down the store, the ends of the store, but the toys, you can't get at the toys. This section is closed. Well, what kind of a... So anyway, I get down to the other end of the store where the entertainment stuff is, and that's where the computer stuff is, the printer ink, and ropes. This section is not open. It's closed. So like I even see the $5 Walmart bin of bargoons sitting there. It's pushed down the aisle with a rope in front of it. This aisle is closed. I'm going like, what the? I keep on going, and where they would have the furnace filters are, it's closed. So like, gee, all I walked out of there was like a package of hot dogs, and that's all I got. What kind of a world do we live in when we can't buy anything? A whole big store like Walmart, and Groceries only. Everything else off limits. Nope, sorry, nope, you can't touch that. No, no, no. Ever dumb. So anyway, I got my hot dogs and I left. That was a short shopping trip. I didn't even get to mess around in the $5 bin of bargoons. I know, I know. Isn't that something, Mr. Schnee? They denied me my bargoons. You know, and I will say that, well, Walmart has those Beatles Hot Wheels. I'm sure they do, but the toy department was closed off. They got ropes across the aisles. It was ridiculous, really ridiculous. Like the stupidness of this COVID lockdown, and you know, like everything that's not grocery related is inessential. It's inessential to buy. So like even a month ago when Mother's Day was on, I went into the store to get a Mother's Day card, and they had that all, you know, the what do you call it, the caution tape all across it. You know, like, sorry, Mother's Day cards are taboo. You cannot buy a Mother's Day card. But that was like nearly a month ago. Now fast forward to first week of July, I guess this is now, and you still can't buy anything that's not grocery related. Food is essential. Greeting cards or records or shoes, even shoes. You can't even buy any shoes. I walked by the shoe aisle. It's roped off. It's roped off. So, I don't know what it is about where I'm living now. You know, I even on the weekend walked by the record store downtown. It was all locked up and dark, and yeah, I wish I could get in there, but so anyway, that Walmart adventure is what I went through this morning. Thank you for listening. Okay, I probably can save that as a separate video. So in the meantime, if anybody wants to come on and make a show out of this, you're welcome to it. Other than me just sitting here and talking about how crummy it is with this COVID stuff. You can't get anything. Proghat says, hey, Doc, I'm Proghat. I knew that. Hello, Edward. How are you? That's like Invisible Ray coming on and saying, like, hello, I'm Invisible Ray. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Hello. So anyway, what are we into? 7:53. Almost 8 minutes in. There's some people out there, but you know, if you're just gonna listen to me talk, or hey, well, Starman, of course. Oh, maybe if I put the link in, it might help a little. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that helps. Putting the link in. Otherwise, I guess I've got a bit of a rant video out of this, so I'll just edit that off and put that up as content, because we all need content, right? So, but I mean, that is just what I've been putting up with here where I live. You know, just cannot get anything. Well, here's James.
Hello.
James Winston Ono Sinatra Lennon?
Yeah, because I'm into Sinatra now, so I put that in my name.
Wow, that's a heck of a lot of names, though, isn't it?
I know. Well, my real name's James Latteroot, but you know, I want to go with it because those are who I'm into. So that was Rachel's idea. She said, "Put Sinatra in there; it'll be cool."
So anytime we've got to talk to you, it's James Winston Ono Sinatra Lennon.
Oh, you don't have to call me by the full name. You just call me James. Hey, Edward.
I don't know. That's a heck of a lot of names there. Even I just got Doc there. One word, Doc. That's enough. So what are you making out to? How are you making out today, James?
I'm doing pretty good. I just finished listening to my breakfast with the Beatles
Oh, cool.
because I paused this morning for Rachel's live, and she'll be on again later. So, and I wasn't expecting this. This is impromptu live, so I said, "Oh, cool! I got something to do now
Yeah,
to hang out with."
Schnee made me do it. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. We got one more. Just add to the stream. Boom. Ron
There he
Beaudry.
is, baby.
Ron, hey,
You in a long time, Ron.
I've come to see you, my friend.
Well, where have you been? I haven't seen you for months.
I've been right here. I've been working on the house. Been busy.
Oh, you just haven't been online, say.
I've been to Rachel's, I think, once or twice in the last couple months. Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been when I wasn't peaking because I haven't seen you in a long time.
No, and then I know you've done a couple of things, but I just haven't been on my phone and just had to watch it later.
Well,
But we're taking a bit of a break right now, so I was on my phone. I said, "Doc's on," and he's letting folks know about. But did you watch the hockey game lately? You go to the Jets and there's nobody in the stands. Then they cut to Alberta, and this thing is sold out. There's thousands of people everywhere. Nobody's wearing a mask.
no kidding.
What's going on?
Here, it's lockdown city. I don't know if you heard about my Walmart rant.
It's stupidity.
You know, like I haven't been able to go to a record store for 2 or 3 months now. Even just going to Walmart, you can't do nothing.
Right.
You know, like they've got ropes across the aisles. Like,
No.
what? Like, I see a pair of shoes. I need a pair of shoes. Nope, sorry,
Right.
no shoes for you.
I have the whole time now, since like talk about March, April, May of last year, we could go buy anything. Of course now it's over with.
Uh-huh.
But we've never had anything at any store where I live where you couldn't buy any. It was always, every store was always open, except for like the first couple of weeks. They kind of slowed down on a lot of that.
Well, for a while you could still buy stuff, but put your mask on, and maybe they only let so many in at a time.
Yeah.
So you'd stand outside and wait your turn just to get in the store. But I mean, if you're not buying anything but groceries, you're screwed. So, printer ink, I'm sorry. Furnace filters, I'm sorry. Shoes, I'm sorry.
No,
Papa
it's
needs a new
stupid.
pair of shoes. So,
Mother's Day cards are an essential item.
not here, they're not.
Yeah, I bought my mom a card and I sent it to her. It took her 6 weeks to get the thing in Canada. They don't have any postal workers either. Apparently, they're not essential.
Oh, wait, we have another joiner. It's ready.
I bought my mom a card and I sent it to her. It took her 6 weeks to get.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello, Ethelred?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I believe he was in 5-second hell for a while. You're here, Ethelred.
Uh-oh.
We was unready for the Viking invasion.
Hey, buddy, what's going on all there, invisible man?
I have turned into a salamander.
You have?
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice.
That's a nice shirt you've got on there. I like it.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Not
He's always
you.
very complimentary of our shirts.
No, Ron looks nice. Very nice shirt. Very tropical taste about it, like lilt.
Well, I went to the store, and if it wasn't a flamingo or a pecan or a toucan you couldn't hardly get a shirt with a palm tree on it. So I got this, was like the tame one.
Oh yeah, did you get the old underpants with the surfboards?
No, we don't go it for entertaining type underwear. We don't do that.
Oh, I always do. I don't even think about it. I just think, oh, that's a nice picture.
Okay.
Get it?
Get it? Well, the getting's good.
Mm-hmm.
I get all my underwear from Walmart.
I think I do too, by the way.
Not at mine.
Kmart sucks.
Hey, Hudson.
Hey, look, there's Hudson Randy. I hope you've got a better voice today, or aren't choking on water. Heard about that. So
Hey, Doc, did you do your stream yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was at my brother's house having barbecued.
Yeah, it's at my brother's as well.
Eating turnips.
So I wasn't around yesterday afternoon. I got home about 8 o'clock.
Right.
So too late. But I all of a sudden I see all these things. Where was the show on Sunday? I went, ooh, I was missed. Really? Really?
Yeah, and I tried calling your house twice. I was worried about you. I said, I hope
Yeah,
he's
I
okay.
saw it on the phone. Like
I
this
was busy doing life.
Yeah, well, life does happen. We do have to get
Yeah,
out sometime.
Yeah.
true.
And, well, good, Hudson. He's alive today. Good. Excellent.
Yeah, and the Fab Gab was late last night. It was 7 o'clock instead of the afternoon, like Joe and Matt usually do. It was the Yellow Submarine soundtrack
Mm.
with all the instrumentals in it.
Yeah, what was number one?
I don't know. I wasn't there for it. I was downstairs watching a movie.
Oh, if I was to say what was number one on Yellow Submarine, I'd probably go Hey Bulldog.
I don't know if any of you gentlemen can help me understand this, but okay, when you look at the original soundtrack for Yellow Submarine, it has the Beatles songs and it has the instrumentals. Okay, and Eleanor Rigby was in the movie, okay, but why wasn't it on the soundtrack? I know it was on Revolver, but why didn't they put it on the soundtrack?
I'll tell you, because the soundtrack was the most dreadful rip-off of all time.
True.
Was it?
Oh, yes.
No, but it's not a great record. But Eleanor Rigby, if it's in the movie, yeah, why isn't it on the soundtrack?
Well, they did
I
fix
guess the
it
Beatles
later,
didn't want to put it on the soundtrack. They wanted to leave it on Revolver and leave it as such.
It wouldn't
As
fit.
is.
It wouldn't fit because you only got 2 sides of vinyl. So they have 6 songs on side one and all that George Martin stuff on the other. So no place.
Yeah,
And
the
in '99, they decided to do the song track, and then they put Eleanor Rigby there.
Well, there
finally,
you go. There
which
you go.
I have. I have that version, but I don't have the one with the instrumentals.
There
Now, I have
you go.
another question, but I don't know if you'll be able to answer this one. But okay, what was I saying? Okay, brain fart. All right, Glass Onion.
Yeah.
There's a part where he says, "Here's a clue for your wall. The walrus was Paul." And then when you hear John sing God, he says, "I was the walrus, but now I'm John."
No, he doesn't say that, does he?
Now, why would he say what he said in Glass Onion, here's a clue for your wall, the walrus for Paul, and then he says the other thing in God?
Because he was on drugs and he didn't know what he was talking about.
Good enough. Good enough.
Yeah.
I think that's a good answer.
Because he's John.
He wasn't making notes, James.
And the salamander knows about the drugs part, so he's good on it.
Yeah, and you do forget a lot. You do forget a hell of a lot. I totally forgot one of my marriages, in fact, because of that. I just remember the violence.
Uh-oh. Don't remember that.
That's not good, Invisible Ray. That's not good.
Well, you can be as smashed out of your head as you like, but you do feel a knife going into your wrist.
Ooh.
Ooch.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it weren't nice.
Oh, okay, Hudson. That makes sense.
Yeah, but I think you have to take any Beatles lyrics with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Because I still don't believe Paul McCartney when he says, like in Hi, this gonna do it, sweet banana, and all this kind of stuff. Like, oh no, that's not what it's about. No, oh, get out of here! Come on.
Right.
Well, he even said, do you know what? He was on this dreadful version of Top of the Pops 2 doing a McCartney special, and he's such an egomaniac. He loved every single minute of it.
Right.
And he's doing the interview sections in between, talking about the record beforehand, and he goes, and he's trying to be all cool and contemporary and everything, and he said, and hi, and it got banned because they thought it was about drugs and sex, and he started rolling his eyes as if to say, you know, it's about drugs and sex. Yeah. So,
of course.
Yeah, there you go. The answer's there.
You gotta, whenever you're asked by the media, you always gotta be coy about everything and never. Well, it's the same thing with sports figures. Like say you got two teams and one team loses and they go to interview the team that lost. Well, of course they're pissed off, but they're not ever going to say that. They just, oh, they were a good team and we fought a hard battle and they were, they did a lot of, we weren't very good at it. No way.
Especially with hockey, it's a bunch of cliches is all they ever say in an interview.
Exactly. They pull out the cliches and yeah, they were the better team and yeah, we didn't come out very good.
Yeah.
The guy's pissed off. Of course he is. Yeah. So.
Well, LeBron James is like that. When they lose, he gets pissed off because he thinks they're the best in the world. Well, LeBron, it's not all about you.
Yeah. So if you were to interview any musician about their lyrics or about their songs, of course they're going to tell you what you think you should hear, but not necessarily the truth.
Yeah. It's like when people go on the Desert Island Discs and they give you all this pretentious top 10.
To an earlier comment, something I was talking about yesterday with my brothers and my son, and that the clear the differences between one part of the country and a different part in a different country. Watching hockey now, the playoffs. Where you're at the end, Winnipeg. There's nobody in. There's like 5 people in the 20,000 people can be in there, and they got about 500, maybe 30 people in there. Then they're saying we're going to switch over. The next upcoming game is going to be in Las Vegas. We're switching over there now, and there's like 40,000 people all cheering and having a great time. And what's going on? Why is it such a difference? And just because you happen to live a few miles away, you can't behave a certain way.
Totally unfair.
It's stupid.
But,
never mind that from Ontario to Alberta, it's the same thing.
Well, breaking news. Hudson says all things must pass box room to be announced on Thursday.
Ooh.
Oh, take note.
All things must pass was released many years ago, in case you didn't realize that.
How many times have we bought it since? Hey?
You probably have the record. 3 different copies. All things must pass, don't you, Doc?
Oh yeah, I've got one from a long time ago, but
it's not
an album I still gotta get.
We gotta buy it again.
No, I never owned it.
No, we don't have.
It's not interesting enough to buy twice.
But this was remastered and redone, and probably has stuff in it that the original never had.
Who cares?
Well, I know Marv's going to get it because Marv is a completist.
They've had 50 years to get the sound right, and if it was right at the beginning, how come they can't do it now right? What's going on? What's the con?
I have no idea, Ray.
There we go.
They'll do anything.
I don't want all my stuff sounding extra clear. I don't want to hear John Lennon going.
The thing about that now, if you do any kind of Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, or Beatles, they always sell. I was just watching a video that Chad Kasem had put on, and they're doing all the Beatles records. They're pressing them all for the U.S. And they've got presses that they press nothing but Abbey Road all day long, 7 days a week, and the White Album, one pressing every day. 24 hours a day, maybe not 24 hours a day, but every day they're pressing the record, and that's all they do, and they can't keep up with the demand. So you make anything about Beatles or those bands like that, and it's a license to print money.
It'll sell.
It's pretty popular, in other words, folks.
Yeah. Look, they just put out that Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young Deja Vu box thing, but that's getting rave reviews though. So it's
okay. Now who put that out? I missed out on that one.
That was like 2 weeks ago, the Deja Vu album from CSNY.
Yeah. Who made the record? Do you know who made it?
Oh, you mean what company?
Yeah.
First guess would be Atlantic, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was on Atlantic.
Very 70s.
Right.
But that's gotten rave reviews, like just what you get in the box, with you box itself is nice, but I mean, you actually get the vinyl and
Yeah.
CDs and extra CDs and a book in the same box. It's
Now,
apparently
Doc, anytime you get a record with CDs in it, it's a remaster. It's a red flag because that's going to be a digital record. That's what you're getting.
Well, yeah, but you still get the vinyl though for.
Yeah, but it's vinyl. It's why don't you just play the CD? It's the same recording.
Yeah, true.
Well,
If they're going to take digital and make it, I'll just buy the CD for like $10 instead of buying the record for 50, because it's exactly the same stuff they're putting on. Now, when you see like Chad Kasem or Mobile Fidelity, they get that original tape, and they get somebody like Kevin Gray that remasters it again on the tape to analog. That's something I like. That's a record. That's analog. But I don't like getting digital on my record.
Well, have you seen any of the reviews on that?
It all depends who's reviewing it. Yeah, because you'll see some of these. They'll do what you call an unboxing, and look at the record, and look, I get CDs, and I get a book, and I got a DVD,
I've got a book.
I don't care. What's the record sound like? Is it worth buying? I've already got the record. Why would I buy another one? To get CDs and a DVD? No.
Savage.
Well, Starman says that's the problem he has with the Kinks Village Green box. Amazing, perfect box, but all the vinyl in it were just things in the CDs.
Right. See, that's my point.
So it's like, yeah, you didn't really need it.
You might as well just buy the CD box set. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it's probably like $70 or so.
Yeah.
It's way
And so,
up.
our friend Mason.
Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't bring him up again, please.
So I was just going to talk to Doc about it, that he has decided now, because I was talking to him and Lisa. There's some of these folks that they're monetarily challenged, right? They don't have a lot of money.
Me too.
Right. And so a lot of folks that don't have that type of ability, and they don't even have a stereo yet. You know what I mean? They're behind the curve on this stuff. But they don't have a lot of music. So I said,
the dustbin.
People like you all here, CDs are so much cheaper. And you can get $100, $200 CD player that's going to sound much better than any $100 turntable you can get.
And you don't have to change the needle.
This is why it's a mental illness.
So you're better off just getting a bunch of CDs, playing it on your CD player. You don't have to like records. It's not prerequisite to be part of the community. You know what I mean?
Bonus tracks.
Bonus tracks, yes, bonus tracks.
Analog records are a medium that, sure, if you do it right, they're a little bit better than CDs, but most people don't care about that.
And if you go to the stores, you can get those CDs for like $1 or $2.
Right. I was looking on eBay, and there's a lot of people selling CD lots, right? You can buy 20 CDs for $9.99, and there are a lot of good titles in there too.
Yeah, Ron, do you know that Doc got the best of the Bee Gees 1967 to 69 for $2 down the thrift on CD? That cost you 50 quid on an album.
Ooh.
Right. The compilations are good value.
That's too many quids.
Lots of quids.
I can't afford.
Well, no, if you're getting it vinyl, it'd be 50 quids.
Right.
And how much for
if
a
it's CD? 2 quid.
2 quid.
2 quid.
That's a lot of quid difference.
Yeah, big difference.
And you know who bought that? Quid Pro Joe bought that box.
That's about 48 quid's worth of beer, isn't it?
I'll bet. Yeah.
It makes sense.
No, so you might as well buy the CD for 2 quid and have the other 48 quid for beer. Perfect.
For yourself.
Well, you guys heard of the new
that's why I don't understand buying the wine.
Rachel can't
Life's
stop
easier
talking about
now. Why make it hard?
Something kisses.
Yeah. Have you heard of that new album, the Van Morrison one that
James.
just came out?
Rachel reviewed that record.
Yeah,
That's what you're
show us.
talking about?
Huh?
James?
What?
That's the record that Rachel reviewed on her channel?
Yeah.
I
She
was
said it's really, really good.
I hadn't heard of it, but after I watched her review, I was very intrigued to get the record. It really sounded like something I wanted. I haven't listened to it yet. I'm not going to buy it unless I listen to it, and I have not done
Ruin
yet.
it.
How about you all?
Yeah, me too. The same thing. I got to hear it first before I actually go out and get one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it would help. I hate buying things I haven't heard first.
Not anymore. I don't have to do that. Not like back in the day. You just had to go, is that a cool record cover? Okay, I'll buy it.
Oh yeah.
That's all you
now
had.
you can just go on YouTube and just and you can listen to all the stuff before you even go and buy it, which is cool, I guess.
Right. I'm in the record store and I'm going on YouTube and then I'm listening to in the store before I buy the record. Some of the used stores had turntables where you could go there and put the record on and listen to it. I used to do that. Back in the 80s, they did that,
Yeah, in the 50s and 60s.
You were lucky.
No. In the 70s and that, there was no turntables in the record stores. And there wasn't hardly even used records back then either. It was very rare to even find that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think used ones started
they had was,
or so.
in
I
the
like that
90s, they
try before you buy,
started
because you might
earphones.
get it home, you might not like it.
Right.
That's happened before.
You think?
You buy a whole record and the only song you like is the one you bought it for. The rest of the album is filler.
And I'm still doing it. I don't even follow my own advice sometimes. I see something, oh, I like that, and I buy it, and why in the hell have I got this? No, what's wrong with me?
Hey, quiz time. I've got this song in my head, and I know who sings it, but
Did I freeze?
they'll be back. Are you back?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah. Sing it.
Testing.
Yeah, go. Sing.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, now, right? She's my best friend's girl. She's my best friend's girl. Do you know that?
Best friend's girl.
The Cars, yeah.
Cars. Definitely.
The Cars.
Too easy.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that one's no.
Cars.
Well, Ray, it's because you nailed the voice. So
Checking.
Oh, that's what it was.
Just checking you haven't gone completely senile.
Okay, I'm going to try one on you, Ray. See if you guess this one.
Go on.
Letting the days go by, water flowing under. Same as it ever was.
Van
Same as
Morrison.
it ever was.
No.
We've all frozen again. Van Morrison.
No. I got you good this time. I stumped you. Talking
I know the
Heads.
song, but you have to sing more of it for me to get the
Talking
title.
Heads. That's
Yeah,
all I
give
remember.
us
The
first
song.
Oh yeah,
Talking Heads.
flowing under. Same as it. That's right. Yeah, that's one of the Talking Head records. They're not the big group for me. I think I have the one with Speaking in Tongues. That's the only one I have. I had a few of the other ones, but I got rid of them all. And then Speaking in Tongues I had because I used to listen to that a lot. I had the tape. And then I just listened to the record here again lately.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
Doc.
no, it's not. No, I don't think so.
Yes, Ray.
Doc, are you a black and white Beatle?
A black and white Beatle.
Uh-huh.
So does that mean I prefer my
A black and white Beatle.
Revolver.
Do you prefer your Beatles before 1966?
I'm going to say yes.
Really?
Yes.
I like them all.
That doesn't mean I don't like them.
I'm going with Ron. I like every year that they've been around.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did everything they ever did was great? No, but all the records are good. It's.
But I'm going to still skip some of those early ones. Like, Can't Stand She's a Woman. I'm sorry.
What about Ask Me Why It's Terrible?
No, Ask Me Why It's Not Terrible.
I love you. Woo, 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 woo.
Well, yeah,
That's about every song, though, Ray.
Yeah. But I mean, every Beatles album
It's horrific.
can be hit and miss, no matter when.
You know, this is in the 60s. The whole culture, music was all so different back then. And thanks to the Beatles, in part, they changed it. You know, we're talking about, you know, the doo-wopper type song. That's what was on the radio before that.
Mm-hmm.
So even the Beatles tried to sound like doo-wop.
Right.
Sure.
They harmonized, which is good. Everybody loves harmonies. I really do.
So really, when you think of it, after say 67, 68, they didn't do much in the harmony business.
Not like the early records.
It was very messy.
So
very messy after that.
Maybe the odd two of us or something like that. But
well, if you go with Abbey Road, one song that really harmonized good, and that's Because.
Well, this is true, yeah. But I mean, that's like 1 out of 10.
Well, it's more of the McCartney stuff has still got the harmony structure, but when the George Harrison or John Lennon stuff, all that harmony's gone and those stuff and that.
For the by the way, JJ's 22 explosive hits. He was guesting with Rachel because it was my morning off, but I'll be on her afternoon show a little later. He got a new record today that he just opened boxed on camera. It's another K-Tel, Rock 83.
The K-Tel guy?
Yep, the K-Tel guy. He got Rock 83.
I hate to be a party pooper, but I mean, you know, that's your stick. You're going to show K-Tel records on. That's your deal?
Well, that's what he does. He loves K-Tel, but he has other albums, not just K-Tel.
He's the guy that likes K-Tel. So he's got
James Winston. K-Tel is pathetic. MFP is the god of the budget label, and Pickwick.
Pickwick. And MFP is a lot better than K-Tel. My God,
MFP fucking wipes it. Sorry about the swearing.
And Ronco was good too.
It just froze K-Tel out of the water. MFP.
And TV Records was another one of those, kind of like K-Tel deal.
What does MFP stand for?
Music for Pleasure.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
And also the Fame label. They did a lot of Beatles cheapies. Plastic Ono Band. They did Oldies but Goldies.
I thought Oldies and Goldies were a canon record.
What?
I thought, you know, it's just a compilation, but I thought it was a English canon release.
What's canon?
Okay, CANON, as in it counts as a release. You know.
Well, sort of, yeah.
We didn't have that one in North America.
Yeah, so. I've always counted it as part of the deal.
Yeah,
but you don't have to. But I do because I remember it from my early years. It was an important album in people's collection.
Well, yeah.
You did because, like I said, we didn't have people with full collections. We just had the odd person down the road. He had one album, someone else had another album. It weren't like people had all the Beatle albums.
No, not when I was a kid, anyway.
No, you'd see a lot of the blue and the red, Pepper, and Oldies but Goldies. But I never saw nothing else.
Yeah, well, the blue and red didn't come out till what,
73,
73, 4, 74.
73, but we got it when it came out, or we got bought the blue album. That's how I got to know the Beatles.
But I mean,
the blue was 75, I think, and the red was 74. I think that's about my.
No, they both come out at the same time.
But other artists always came out with the greatest hits along the way, but the Beatles in North America never did until Blue and Red.
They didn't have to. They put out records every year when they're prime. I mean, you know, remember back in the day, we listened to the radio. There'd be 2 or 3, 4 Beatles songs in the top 10.
Sometimes in the top 5.
Yeah, the black and white days.
Well, you didn't even have to buy the records because it was on the radio. And we loved radio back in the day. No, radio was great.
Mm-hmm.
It is a quiz for you, Ron. You've got to get. If I tell you the vinyl nerds, you've got to say whether you think they're colour or black and white. Ethan Alexandrian.
What color is he?
Colour, yeah. Um, um, Hudson Ranny.
Ooh, that might be black and white. I'm not sure.
No, definitely colour.
I think I've
Definitely
seen him
color.
in color. Yes. We're
Um,
all in color.
Mr. Mayo, I think he's black and white.
He's
I think
definitely
he is.
black and white.
Yeah, Beetle Brad.
You know what Mr. Mayo did today? He had a video. I got a notification said he's letting people know the movies he watched on the weekend.
Oh, I
What is
saw
this
that.
shit which you watched on the weekend? Let's make a video about it.
We're all running out of ideas.
The man's obsessed with himself. If he thinks I care what he watched on the weekend on his TV set.
Yeah, but you know what the wonderful thing about TV, Ron? Sometimes I just want to tell the world that I've done nothing all day. It's great. You can get on TV. My mum, all her life, she's been a frustrated performer. She used to say, shall we go on The Price is Right? Shall we go on Family Fortunes? Shall we go on Christopher Biggins on Safari? And I always had that worry around my neck that one day we were going to go to a TV studio and make cunts of ourselves.
Exactly, yeah.
It never happened, luckily. But now
Praise the Lord.
I can get this out of my system. The natural performer.
Well, yeah, but now we don't have to go down to the TV studio. We've got YouTube. We can all be fools across the nation and around the world. They're watching us.
And say what we want.
12 of them.
And if we watched Pets, The Secret Life of Pets 2 at the weekend, that's what we watched. Yeah.
And I would be embarrassed to tell others about it. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't.
That's the difference between you
Well,
and I.
I'm not embarrassed to say that on Disney Plus this weekend, on Friday night, I watched Raya and the Last Dragon. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, spooky.
No self-respect up there, James. Sorry.
You like all that Tolkien stuff, do you?
It's okay.
Harry Potter.
No, they're on the shelf collecting dust.
My kids like that. I never did watch any of that stuff.
I love Harry Potter. I never read the books, but I love the movies.
My kids used to watch all that.
I know. I love the first
And
movie.
I'm not embarrassed to say I own them for myself.
I'm more of a Lord of the Rings kind of a crazy
I love
person
Lord of the Rings.
when it comes to that. I love that.
I'm afraid Lord of the Rings is collecting dust too. Oops. You know, everything is.
Yeah, it is. You only watch it so many times, but
Yeah, I didn't even bother with the Hobbit stuff.
it wasn't as good.
Figures.
It wasn't as
The
good.
Hobbit was rubbish.
I was all Lord of the Rings out, I guess. That when they put the Hobbit out and here's 3 big movies of the Hobbit, I just went, I don't want to.
Yeah,
Right
no, it
there,
wasn't as
Jackson
good as
went
Lord of the
backwards
Rings.
and did the Lord of the Rings
Back in
first
the
and then the
70s, I
Hobbit.
read the books and, loved the books so much. And when the movies came out, well, it just refreshed. Of course, they're not as, but then I've gotten on my daughter bought me the Blu-ray extended versions. And, it's like 9 hours of Lord of the Rings. That's great.
Too much. I can't even stand 2.5 hours.
No, I love it. I can watch it. I've watched it many times.
Hold on, I'm going to go get my Lord of the Rings collection. I'll show you guys.
Yeah.
No, don't get it.
Where's Anthony? We need to get Anthony on and show us his Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, come on down, Anthony.
His action figures, Lord of the Rings
dear.
action figures.
Oh dear, he's got everything from Gandalf.
He's got everything.
to Bilbo.
He does. He's got the Chinese or the Japanese versions of all of them and everything. There's Anthony right there. Welcome to the program.
He's probably got the Funkos too.
That's what he's got. The Funko.
Oh, that is what he's got.
Funko. You can Funko all that stuff as far as I'm concerned.
Oh dear. Oh, I don't understand the Funko thing anymore.
I don't play with dolls. I kind of never did. I do like his James Bond cars, though. I'm kind of a car guy. I like the cars.
Oh, James Bond cars are good.
Put up on my shelves.
Does that count as a doll? Papa Smurf? He's looking at you.
Oh, yeah, Papa Smurf.
I don't know. He was in a McDonald's Happy Meal, and I put him up. I said,
Yeah, I got some of that stuff. Was it Ghostbusters? Some stuff from McDonald's, I think. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was It was Finding Nemo 2 or something. Bob Welch. Not really.
I've heard Bare Trees. I don't have it anymore. That was back in the days when I bought vinyl. But
What's he going to get? Harry Potter?
I think, Mystery to Me was another one. I don't have them anymore.
Here we go. The box set.
Here with his Lord of the Rings stuff.
There we go.
Okay. Did you want to be big?
Yeah.
Turn your light on so we can see it.
Well, the light is on, so.
Oh,
This
no,
is
it's
the
all
Ralph
actually
Bakshi one.
atmospheric like this.
This is the Ralph Bakshi cartoon one.
Oh,
And I
I hated
love
that.
this film.
I hated that. Put me
I
off
liked
Lord
it.
of the Rings for life.
And now, this is the Fellowship of the Ring. This is the theatrical version. And the next,
Frodo Baggins.
The what?
we have the Two Towers theatrical.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there he is.
The original release versus the extended release.
Then Return of the King theatrical.
Oh, Return of the King, yeah. Yeah. And then Prince Caspian.
Fellowship of the Ring extended, which is much better.
Yeah, much better.
Two Towers extended, much better, of course.
Much better.
And this one really is the best because this one really shows scenes that were cut from the theatrical that don't make sense. And now this makes more sense. Return of the King, this is the longest one.
The jigsaw is complete.
4 hours and 23 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's 2 movies worth. Ooh.
Now we go
That
to the
keep you busy
Hobbit.
all day. The Hobbit, that's the afterbirth.
Hey, what do you think about that Hobbit,
Snow.
Ray? Is that rubbish?
This one is the theatrical cut. Battle of the Five Armies theatrical.
Oh, God.
And then we go to the box set, which I got for my birthday in
The
April.
box set. Where's AGK?
This is the extended edition, and I love how they look with black, with the black.
Oh, I love
Blu-ray
that. Don't you, Ray?
cover.
Yeah, that's Tim
Which
from
one's
The
this
Office.
one? An Unexpected Journey. Yeah, this is the. But you know, for the extended of these, it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell because I can't
what's
see it.
new.
It's like you're in the dark.
Yeah, I know because my lighting is not good here.
You got backlight. You're right.
Yeah.
Can we have some front light?
Which one? Well, I'm mixed up here. Desolation of Smaug
Right.
extended, and then we got Battle of the Five Armies extended. See, what I'd have to do, like Lord of the Rings extended, you know when there's new scenes, you can tell. But with this one, it's hard to tell. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to watch the audio commentary to see what's new and what's different. You know what I mean?
If you say so, James. I just watch the movie and enjoy it.
Well, I enjoy it too, but I want to know what's new and what's, you know.
I hear you.
Even JJ was telling me that too. He says you're right. So
what
we
do
can
you?
make
What
bring
is
you
your
down.
opinion of the? Hey, Jorgen.
Jorgen.
He's
No,
got
Lord of
the
the Rings
straw for it.
versus the other one there. You know the Schnaud stuff.
Schnauzer.
You know what? I actually like all of them.
Hey, Jorgen. No, I like Lord of the Rings a lot, and the other stuff
of the
not so
Rings.
much.
I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I am not that fond of fantasy movies. I think it's too
Me
much.
neither,
You can
Jorgen.
have mine. How much
I
you
don't know.
did?
I think it's too much effects and too little story. Actually,
Jorgen, stop it! I love
Wonderful
that movie.
movies.
You're
Inglorious.
hurting my feelings.
I hate that damn movie.
Oh my God!
Jorgen, I guess you got my
Have a
Instagram
meltdown.
message.
I think I watched this once
Yeah,
and put
that's
it on
right.
the shelf and woo.
Yeah, that's why I said
I
doctors
have
watch
a little
it.
things to do also, so it's a little rushy.
Yeah.
I'd rather
so I
watch
said,
Batman again.
Now, what's the Batman Returns?
I would rather watch Batman Returns and even the one with Mr. Freeze in it than I
No,
would.
I don't like any of
Freeze,
them.
I would rather watch
I like the
that
Christopher
than this
Nolan
one.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think that's
actually-
Batman
I actually-
Returns. That's a good one. The rest of them are not so good. Yeah, I'm not big
Batman
on those
Begins.
Batman movies.
actually like
Dark Knight Rises. Those were classics.
I actually like one scene in that Batman movie with Mr. Freeze, and that is the end scene where when Arnold Schwarzenegger stands in the prison and looks at that I don't know what her name is. She can transform stuff into flowers and
Catwoman.
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. He's standing there and looked at her with revenge and smiling, and she's like, "Uh-oh, I'm so damn pissed now. I'm so dead now." And then another scene. Never know what happens.
Well, I would rather watch those Batman movies than to go through the Lord of the Rings again. Like, I'm sorry.
Are yours the extended cuts too?
No, I think these
You can't even go through the 2-hour movie. Never mind the 4-hour version. It's too deep for him, James. Taxes his brain to try to keep up with all the stuff going on. He doesn't.
And also, I'm also a completist. If you have the first part, you have to have the Hobbit one. You got to do the whole collection.
Versions.
I'm not big on the Hobbit stuff.
After this, I wouldn't even touch a Hobbit. But had enough. I can take them to the library store and trade them in for new stuff if it ever opens.
How about the new Dune movie coming out?
Ooh. I heard there's a new Dune movie because there was one in 1984.
Yeah, I've got that video and I've watched it probably 50 times. That's my favorite movie is Dune.
And Sting is in there too, I think.
Yeah, he is. Sting is in there, yeah.
Isn't that the one where they're all walking around in underwear?
No, it's not. That's not the one.
Oh.
No.
I'll skip that.
I haven't seen Dune actually, but in my opinion, reboots are of evil almost entire time. I hate reboots.
Not necessarily all the time, Jorgen. Some of them turn out to be pretty decent.
Very few times.
Yeah, like Ghostbusters.
It's about some of these like sci-fi or fantasy things. The better the technology gets. I mean, back in the 70s, you couldn't do Lord of the Rings. You just didn't have the technology to make it.
But do a new one with a new story instead of taking something that already has been done. Do a new movie.
Do you think they'll make a remake of Caligula?
Don't know.
There's Ray for you. Caligula. That's where we're going now.
Caligula.
We're circling the drain, folks. We're going down.
Like, why don't they make a remake of Field of Dreams or something?
Good try, Ray. I know you tried to get us to go down that road, but
no, let's not go down that or the Three Stooges road, please. I know it's your show, but
look how bad they did with the Three Stooges movie.
There you go.
I know that was crap.
How about the Bowery Boys?
That's
Three Stooges.
They tried the Little Rascals too.
Pa Kettle. Let's get some good stuff out there.
Yeah, I don't even see Pa Kettle on television anymore.
Yeah, if you go on YouTube, I think they got just a couple shows. That's it. You can't hardly watch any of them.
Well, if you want all that stuff, you have to have Turner Classic Movies, and they got all that stuff there.
No, I remember in the stores they used to have the box set of Pa Kettle movies for like $20. You get like 5 or 6 movies in a box. What happened to those? Maybe go on eBay. Maybe they might be out there.
There you go, eBay.
eBay. You
they
can
got
shop
them, folks.
eBay.
Yeah. Ray, last night I watched one of my favorite British comedies that I hadn't seen in a long time since the VHS days. This movie came out with Robert Carlyle in 1997, The Full Monty.
Oh, classic.
I love that movie where they want to be strippers.
You've done it all. You've broken every code. Yeah.
So now we know James is into stripper movies.
No, not really. That movie just cracked me up. That was very popular.
You can leave your hat on.
James, are you watching Magic Mike too?
Nah, don't like Magic Mike.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jorgen.
But this movie is good.
Did you see my video I put out on, was it Saturday or Sunday?
I'm going to try to do it. I have 9 million videos to see, and I also videos to make, and I have records to go through for my blog. So I
don't care about that. You need to watch my friggin' video. That's most important.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I've watched it myself about 3 or 4 times. It's very good.
Okay, if you say so, I trust you.
Not all my videos are good, but I did enjoy that. It was good.
Finally, an impartial opinion.
I've got some good reviews on it so far. I got some impartial views. They called me up to congratulate me on it. The video was good. So that was good.
Yeah, I was just listening to music earlier around 3 o'clock my time, Jorgen, and all of a sudden I saw Doc come up. I'm like, Doc's having his party. And then I got up there.
Where were you last night, Doc?
I know. Life happens when you're making other plans. Well,
Right.
That's no damn excuse.
And I said, "Oh, geez, I should text you, Doc. I mean, Jorgen, to say that he's live because remember yesterday we were talking. You were telling me, I hope Doc goes live soon because it was late for you.
I was, just so it doesn't go on live when it's 11 o'clock here.
well, hey, if I wasn't here on Sunday, I was here on Monday. So
Yeah, I knew. We always know you
forgiven,
would make up another thing for us in the next day. So, and I said, well, I better tell Jorgen because I know you like coming here.
I can show movies, but I can show a VCLT I got. James has seen it because I showed it in Rachel's.
Oh, look, he's got a handful. I'm gonna have to make you big.
I got VCLT from my friend in Norway who comments on my videos.
Oh, nice.
And he actually sent me a VCLT a while back with 8 CDs. And then he commented on my live opening video and said thought that I didn't like Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
I love Kraftwerk.
VGs.
And
69.
And all of a sudden he decided that he wanted to send 3 records more with this Kraftwerk second.
Ooh.
That's nice.
We have Against All Odds.
Classic.
I don't know about that.
How can you just walk away from me? Just let yes.
I only heard 2 songs in this, and that's Phil Collins, and it's Kid Creole and the Coconuts.
Kid Creole and the Legends.
I got to Bee Gees first. From 1967.
How come there's 5 of them? That's a lot of Bee Gees.
Wow, yeah.
So I'm extremely happy
Excited
about these ones.
Very happy for you.
He does look happy.
Right. My comment exactly right.
Yep. It don't get any better than that, Jorgen.
No.
Not on a Monday.
I bought this one yesterday also.
Oh, wow.
It's Saturday. Sorry, Saturday.
They have Eagles way
That's
over
Eagles,
there.
yeah.
And I bought it for $1.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
horrible.
well, it's probably worth about $1. So you did good.
And that's a cover I've never seen before.
It's hideous.
I actually met an old school teacher from my child age. She didn't know that it actually was a record, so she thought it was a painting that I had painted.
It looks about as high quality as you could produce, yeah.
Barry, Robin, Morris, Vincent, Colin.
Maurice.
I think that's the ugliest record I've ever seen in my life in the last year.
Vince and Colin, are they also Gibb brothers?
No, I think there was only 3. Well, except for Andy.
Yeah, there was
Andy Gibb.
There was
Andy,
Andy,
right?
Morris,
Yeah.
Barry, and
4 of them.
Yeah. I don't think that Vincent and Colin, I don't think they were
Vincent.
They were the backup singers.
Give us a clue, Storm and Brinley, in the comment section. Does the name Vince and Colin Gibb?
Yeah, the brothers Gibb. Yeah. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
okay?
Story?
Yeah, we're close friends of
Was there
the
7 of them?
They were in there for 3 years, I guess. They weren't around for the disco years.
No, they weren't. They quit the band when they were going that direction. They quit. That's when the Bee Gees went downhill. Before that, the early stuff was good.
Yeah. You know, have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones?
That's right.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
We have,
George
Safe
got
on
that.
we have
Bell.
somebody we have here.
Vince was the lead guitarist. Owen was the drummer. Maurice did the bass, while Barry and Robin sang with occasional guitars.
And Pete Frampton as well.
Yeah, Peter Frampton was in everything.
And Leif Garrett. I was made for dancing.
You
God, I
cannot
haven't heard of Leif Garrett in
get
so
away from
long.
Leif Garrett. No.
Then there was Sean Cassidy.
I found Leif Garrett a very interesting name because the name Leif, which in Swedish is pronounced Leif, is a very ordinary, was in the 70s and 80s, ordinary Swedish name. And from what I understand, he's Norwegian heritage.
So like Leif Garrett did not make a big splash in Sweden.
He had some smaller hits, but it wasn't a big hit, I guess. But I wasn't born then, so I don't know. I have one single with Leif Garrett.
Oh, I'm sure you were alive when Leif Garrett was prancing around. I'm sure you were.
No, he's
Yeah,
a lot
about
older
5
than he
years
is.
old.
He looks a lot older than he actually is.
Was ABBA around when you were alive, Jorgen?
Yeah,
Not yet.
I'm born 74 when I won the Eurovision Song Contest with Waterloo. So
74. I was already out of high school in 74.
yeah, you're old.
But I don't look old.
I was still in diapers in '74. Wait,
I
was
I
5
graduated
then.
in '72.
Believe it or not, James, I was in
Okay,
diapers.
73 for me. We're the same age, Doc. Yeah, because you just retired, Doc, just like me.
See, there you go.
Look at that young-looking guy over there in the top.
Yeah, but that Leif Garrett thing, that was like not even a flash in the pan. It was just like a blip.
It was a very quick thing.
It was a very quick, like, oh, look, there's Leif Garrett. Oh, he's done. He's gone.
A bit like Debbie Gibson.
Yeah.
And one thing in the '70s that every guy had on their wall was that famous poster of Farrah Fawcett.
No.
Oh, I did.
I
And
didn't,
the
but
tennis bag.
most of my friends and
But
cousins
you're right. It
did.
was very popular with the young whackers.
Yeah, they all had their Farrah Fawcett. I didn't. I had the Dukes of Hazzard on my wall. I had Incredible Hulk and stuff like that.
I don't know who Farrah Fawcett is.
My
Farrah
mother would not
Tapo.
keep the posters on the wall. She said, "You're not hanging those things on the wall. Get
Right.
those down."
My friend had Wonder Woman on his wall. Yeah, he liked that better.
Ooh. Leif Garrett was on Wonder Woman, I do believe.
Boy George was on the 80.
Boy George was bigger than Leif Garrett.
Yeah.
No way, I think it's correct. I think Boy
Ray
George-
had Boy
Yeah,
George on his wall.
Hmm.
Now we know.
Who did you
Also,
have?
Do you guys
Garrett
know
was
that
on
there's
Stomach.
a website you can go to and you can watch movies and TV shows for free? It's called Tubi TV.
Wait, it was
TUBI.
Chips, wasn't it? Leif Garrett was on Chips on one of the episodes.
Now,
And
what
Doc, they have the Beverly Hillbillies on it, and they have Family Affair.
oh,
And it's
geez.
but type in Tubi TV Canada. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything. You just make an
Watch
account and
commercials.
bang you're in.
How did
You
you
don't
spell
watch
it?
anything.
How did you spell it?
I'm gonna have to write this down and test this out.
Tubi TV Canada.
Wait.
TUBI.
I'm not ready yet.
All right.
I'm still digging stuff up here. Okay.
Yeah, I got that on my TV. I got
Okay.
a smart TV with the the Roku on it. So you've got
Now
all
I'm
these
ready.
apps
Now
you
I'm
can
ready.
run on your TV.
Now you can regurgitate.
All right. TUBI TV. Tubi TV. And then you put Canada.
Uh-huh.
But you can't watch it unless you wear a mask in Canada.
Okay.
You
Front of
don't
your
need a
eyes?
mask to watch that.
Like that.
No, not put it.
Pud Life TV.
A T like it, as in tits.
Like Teletubbies.
Yeah. TUBI and then TV. Tubi TV.
Tube. Like a vacuum tube. audio file
Tubi.
stuff.
I can't watch it, so I can. It doesn't matter to me. It's not available in Europe due to changes in EU laws.
Oh, nice! You guys are so lucky
No,
too.
T-U-B.
Probably talking
T-U-B.
about the honeymooners again, Jorgen.
Tube, and you spell tube like test tube, how you were born.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
There you go.
That's right.
That's like .ca.
Yep.
TubiTV.ca. Boom. I'll try it out later. Okay. Got it. All right.
Hey, Ethan.
Yeah, Tubi, I guess. Tubi TV.
There you go. Thank you for helping the man.
And is it like streaming or something?
Yeah, it's a streaming thing. You can do it on your computer.
And I can watch
it there.
Family Affair.
I do it on my TV.
Yeah, I think that's
Where's Mrs. Beasley? Uncle Bill, where's Mrs. Beasley?
That's right, Mr. Beasley.
And I think
Mrs.
they have
Beasley.
half-gun
And Buffy and Jody. Don't forget about Buffy
something.
and Jody now.
I don't know about that one.
What?
I never liked Family Affair.
I know. I'm just saying. It's so great. Get Buffy and Jody. And what was the guy's, the old butler guy? What's his name?
Oh,
Roddy Strong.
Oh. Well, Sebastian Cabot.
Yeah, it was Sebastian Cabot,
played
right?
Mr. French.
Mr. French, of course.
Yeah.
You can forget that son of a bitch.
You gonna check it out too, Ron? Tubi TV?
No, I've got all that stuff on my TV.
Well, it's got Canada on it, right?
Well, I've got Disney Plus on my TV, and I've also
I do
got
too.
Prime.
I've got
And,
all
Netflix.
that stuff on my TV.
Oh,
I don't
so
have DirecTV anymore. I got to have
I
something.
bet you watched Cruella.
No, I haven't seen Cruella.
Oh, you got to watch Cruella.
Well,
Even
I'm not doing the Premier Access for that.
No, even I watched Cruella and I liked it.
I'm gonna wait till it's free. But the one coming out next month, Black Widow with Scarlett Johansson on July 9th. That one I'm gonna pay the $24 for the Premier Access for that because I'm dying to see that.
$25 to watch what?
To watch Black Widow as many times as you want till it's free.
Ooh.
But my mom said I could do that if I want to because I really like.
You could get a case of beer and a pizza for crying out loud instead of watching a movie. Watch Tubi TV and watch your free movie as much as you like and have beer and pizza.
Oh yeah, I can do that too. But my mom knows I'm excited to see this. It was
I never
last
paid.
summer.
I think I paid like $5.99 one time for a movie. And I talked myself into it because I said, we used to go and rent them tapes all the time. Might as well just get, the kids were in town, so we wanted to do something a little bit different. But
yeah,
I've got HBO and all that on my TV, so there's always lots of stuff to watch.
Oh yeah. Are you in Canada too, Ron? I can't remember.
No, I'm not. I'm about as far from Canada as you can get. That was my objective.
South Pole?
Ron's in Mexico.
I am in Georgia.
Georgia.
Whoa.
Southeast Georgia. I just spent
That's on the way to Florida.
I've been staying in Jacksonville all weekend. Went to my two brothers live in Florida.
Ah.
So I went to Fernandina on Friday and Saturday, and then we went down to Green Cove on Sunday. Then my son lives in St. Augustine, so he met us in both places too. So that was the oldest boy. He's got the grandkids, so we had lots of fun.
And how's the renovation going?
We're in we've stopped because the two youngest kids are in town, so that's kind of why we're running all over. That's another thing. So we haven't done anything for about a week now.
I don't know. It looks good from what I can see.
Yeah, this part's done over here. On this
It's nice and white.
Yeah,
that's the ceiling. There's a door I put in. I put that door in a couple of weeks ago.
It's the Beaudry tour.
Yeah, I like that door. It's nice.
And then I put that door in, and I built that wall right there too. That wall wasn't there.
Oh wow!
The wall ended where the light switch is, and then so I built that wall and added a door. Back wall.
What's in that china cabinet?
Some of my wife's knickknacks and stuff.
Oh. Knickknacks.
And then here's all the stuff that's from my.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're loaded up over here. In those big boxes in the corner, that's my speakers. And then we've got all the junk all over the place in here.
Good heavens.
And like Rachel, I saw that Beatles box set again.
Oh, it's in the way there.
You can't get out.
Yeah, it's the room there where we're. I got for power now. 6%.
Good thing you have a bed back there so you can sleep there if you don't get out.
He's trapped. In his
What
own
is it now? No, I've got something in the way over there. So this is the current.
He'll get out.
We'll put the light on. The current remodel area over here.
That's a big room.
It looks like a gym.
See right here, if you look up, that's where the wall came out from the ceiling. You can see where we took the wall down.
Ah.
So now, instead of having 2 rooms, there's one big room. This is where the closet used to be over here. Now the battery's at 5%. So anyway.
I'd say that's a big party room now.
It is.
Yeah.
We intend to do partying in there.
You can do some martial arts in there too.
You can do whatever you want in there.
Training room for boxing.
Yeah, that's that
Hey,
room
Paul.
right now is about 650 square feet. That room over there.
Wow.
So it's going to be. We're going to turn it into 1 bedroom and 2 closets. That's what that's going to be.
So when are we all invited to the party?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you when I get done.
All right.
Well, actually, you can all
We're coming down for that, definitely.
Yes.
Even better. That's free beer kind of thing. So it's even better.
Ooh. All right. I like that.
Only trouble is they won't let you out of the country, probably.
Well, this is true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We can't come yet.
But if you do come down here, you don't need to bring any masks. We don't allow people to wear masks anymore.
If you wear a mask, you're arrested.
No, there's still a few people that wearing them, but but it's like 5% wear the mask now.
But you still
But
got.
Ron, I hope you have a man cave.
I'm actually in man cave right now.
That's your man cave in there. Hey, Rachel.
Rachel's here. Hey, rockers.
Rachel's in the house.
James, I have a couple of room tour videos that I've got on my channel.
Ooh.
Actually, I
check
have
those
I think
out.
3 of them.
Nice.
And one was at the other house, and then 2 in this one, and now we're remodeling the man cave again, the music room, whatever you want to call it. So,
Ooh, music room. Ooh, so you're gonna have all those IKEA cubes full of records, right?
exactly, I do. See, the records are now right here. Make me big again.
Yeah, he is. He was just showing us everything.
Can you see?
Yep.
That's where they are now. They're all here.
Well, there's the
in these
Miles
crates.
Davis you got that you showed us on Rachel's.
See, and there's the artwork laying against the wall. That's typical. So we do have records, but they're just not. They're not being. Now my cousin Jeff too. He's doing a remodel on his music room, and he's just putting his record shelves up today, where he can put his records in there. And then he's going to set up his stereo. His stereo's not set up either. He just put new flooring and repainted all the walls and did all that. So he's in the process of setting everything back up. Today is the good day where he can start getting his stereo set up again. So did Ray say goodbye, or he just lost his connection?
So Ron, are you doing the whole house or just parts?
Ooh, this is the last part of the whole house.
Ah. Yeah.
We did the other part. Hey, young man.
Paul.
Hey, how'd I get on here?
You must have
Yeah.
hit a secret passage or something.
Hey, guess what I bought on Friday?
Uh-oh.
I bought a shirt, and I was thinking of Paul. It was a tie-dye shirt.
Oh, there you go. Send it to me and I'll autograph it for you.
Yeah, that's my. I've got your address now. It's on its way. Don't worry.
Cool.
And I got a mask inside the box in case you need to put it on to look at the T-shirt. Just in
I'll
case you
wear
fold
it.
it on it.
I'll wear it, Ron, and just get through that difficult break-in period, you know?
Right. Well, I did wear it out. I went to Lowe's this morning and got some of those tomato cages Then I got home and I was setting them up, and I got the old T-shirt sweated down, so it's in the laundry already.
It's good. You know, you gotta get those tomatoes in a cage because they're wild bastards.
It's like the young people from Mexico, the young children have to be kept in cages. Okay, it's the same with the T-shirt.
Well, you've seen that movie Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah,
I have.
exactly.
That's where that comes from.
It
Exactly.
does.
You gotta cage them.
You got to cage your jokers up, man.
It's like, don't let those tomatoes out of your sight because they could do some serious damage.
They're kind of saucy.
Well, I'm gonna get they are saucy, and I'm going to do some damage once they come into season on those tomatoes. Yeah, we're going to do some damage.
Okay.
Good save,
It's a
Paul.
cult classic, that movie.
Once the tomato gets ahead of you, it's hard to catch up.
That's hard to catch up on that. Yeah. Heinz. There you go.
Do you remember the cheesy theme song they had for that movie? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Keep on.
Jorgen's not impressed with your singing.
I never heard the song, and I think I'm glad that.
You're better.
You weren't missing much, Jorgen. Trust me.
I've heard of the Killer Tomatoes. It's kind of it's not a B movie. It's an F movie.
You're right.
And then they had a sequel, I think.
They did.
I mean, the first one was enough, but when they had to make a second one, I was like, what the hell?
I think there was 2 or 3 sequels to that one. Anyway.
Yeah, Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And they even did a cartoon on it too.
It's very funny when someone believes in something that actually is
Here we
more
go.
thinkable than the Titanic.
Doc, I'm going to share something with you now. I'm going to do a share, and I'm going to show you a Beatles mug I found on Amazon.ca for $19 that I'm going to pick up.
I hear it.
Yeah, it's not my style.
That's a jaunty tune.
Is that the original deal with the cartoon version?
The
I don't
pickle
know.
is my favorite
Not
part.
very loud. Not very loud. Okay. Add to screen. Oh, what's this?
That's the Beatles mug I'm going to order on Amazon.
Ooh.
Hope you didn't pay more than $5 for it.
No, it's $19. I haven't ordered it yet.
Yeah, I
shit.
wouldn't waste my money on that.
I like it. Well, I'm ordering it.
Get the 15 ounce because the 11 ounces it ain't good for anything.
All right, I'm going to stop screen
It's a
share.
very fine mug.
I like it.
Yeah, I got some Beatle albums in today. You want to see them?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, yes, definitely.
This is.
I hate the Beatles, but we'll look
Hey,
at
Rachel, for $19, you can't go wrong.
Oh, I'm big.
it. You are large.
I'm a big boy now.
Yeah.
So my friend Andre in Quebec, he a bunch of a collection came into his record shop. So I sent him a list of things I was looking for, and he got me some stuff. So show you these. The first one is here. Okay.
Ooh,
Now, what's
cover.
interesting about
Or is
this?
that red?
What's
Is that red
red.
or orange?
This one says, it's a little blurry there, but what it
United
says,
Artists.
no, what it says is for sale through the Record Club of Canada only.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Bit of a rarity, this one,
Ooh.
Very rare.
and it comes on the tan label.
Yeah, UA, yeah. 70s label.
So, yeah.
Yeah, this would be like 72, somewhere around there.
Yeah, exactly. It was 72 for sure.
Yeah. So there's that one. That was pretty cool. And then there's a very first press of Twist and Shout.
Okay.
Oh, I have that one too.
Now, what makes this one valuable? A couple things. It's the no dash catalog number. Later
Okay.
one had a dash in it. The number is T6054. Later ones was T-6054. So that's how you can tell an original press. It didn't have the dash. And also, there's no printer's logo here. The very first pressings had no PARS printer logo here.
PARS.
Is that a rainbow still, though, right? Rainbow
Oh,
label?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's
there you go. Yeah.
Gorgeous, glossy
Yeah,
Canadian.
it's very glossy, very shiny.
Yeah, RCA pressing. These things are indestructible. I play Frisbee with Brady with it, and then I come and play it, and it sounds great.
So
yeah,
now
I did the same thing. With all my
The
Beatle records.
original Path A sleeve.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Very
So
nerdy. Very nice.
yeah, now somebody put a polyline bag in there, which is good. That's nice. Because the paper is not great.
It's not.
Gives off dust and links and paper stuff. I can't get it back in there anyway. You go over there. So next is
Brady will take it.
nothing special about this, but I've had trouble getting it. You might have seen this album before.
A couple times.
This is a first press Canadian, but it's a combo pressing. It's got the small pressing rig in the middle there. And I've had trouble finding a good copy of a compo pressing, so want to get that. And this one, what's unique about the first pressings is they don't list Her Majesty on the backside.
Aha, trick. And it's not on the jacket either, right?
It's always on the jacket, but not on the record label.
Aha.
So it's not on the jacket either. I'm lying. It's not on the jacket. It was never on the jacket. But later pressings had it on the record label.
So it's like a bonus track. Like, look what I got.
Yeah, it's a hidden track, an inner groove, as they say. And then the last one is another one. Again, nothing special. It's just one I had trouble finding. Is Yellow Submarine first pressing with, again, a compo pressing. I can find all kinds of RCA ones, but I couldn't find a compo pressing. So you can see again the small pressing ring around the spindle hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and very shiny.
That's what makes it a compo. A compo is just Decca. Compo is a company owned by Decca.
Decca, really?
Yeah. So in Canada,
London?
In the 60s, there were only two companies that pressed Beatle albums, and that was RCA and Compo.
And Compo is part of Decca, which is part of London in Canada.
Yeah. So the RCAs were printed in Smith Falls, Ontario, and Compo, I believe, was Cornwall, Ontario.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get my copy of Twist and Shout and show it to Paul.
So yeah,
I was going to show James my mug.
Really stoked to get these because I've been looking for a long time to get them and haven't been able to. And they're not particularly rare, but
Doc, did you fall asleep?
yeah, he song logs there.
Or he's playing on his phone?
So
Got a
hey,
live stream, he's playing on his phone.
my buddy Andre snagged those for me.
Oh, look at that.
You see, James? This is the unofficial Rock and Ronnie mug because, a lot of the videos I have this poster in the background. And it was $6.99, and I had to wrestle with paying that much for a damn mug. Never mind the Beatles mug for $20.
I've seen that mug before. It's really great.
That is nice.
So, oh yeah, Rachel. Yeah, so there's the original press Abbey Road. You can tell because they don't have Her Majesty on side 2. It's not listed. That's how you tell. And you can get them in either RCA or Compo. And about shortly after they added Her Majesty to the label, but it's not on the very first pressings. That's how you tell.
So here's my copy of Twist and Shout, Paul.
Okay, so that's a later one. I can tell right away.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's much darker. The pink is much darker,
It looks almost red.
and there's no. It doesn't have the. It's
White
not.
stripe on top.
It's a fold over. It's not a. It's not a slick. You can tell.
But it is the rainbow capital.
Yeah, but that's a retro rainbow.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a retro rainbow.
So that would have the dash on it, or what would the number be on that? Different as well?
No, it'd be the same catalog number, but the label, they use those from 83 to 87.
Oh, yeah, they did again. That's right. They reissued that, and then they came out again. Yeah, I hear
So
you.
that's let's see that again, James. Show me
That
the
was
right.
after the orange capital.
What, you
came
wanna
out
see
with that
the-
rainbow again.
the-
It
You
was
want to see the-
Rerun.
So what you've got there,
Hold on.
yeah, I just need to see the label. It looks like a Columbia pressing. Yeah, it's a Columbia pressing, and they did most of those. Yeah, that's the one I've got in clear vinyl, but it was a Sinram pressing. But it's clear vinyl. If you hold it up to the light, you can see through it. Which
Oh
is
yeah. I
Oh,
remember
so it's
when you did that
translucent.
one
It's
here,
not- is
when
it
you got
clear?
that one,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
translucent and it's super rare. And it's, here's the thing: like
Is it-
people think because something's rare, it's collectible. It's not, but because those are two different things. But there's only known 3 copies of that translucent one. And I know the 2 other guys that have the other 2.
No,
Yeah.
that's not rare. That's friggin' rare.
That's friggin' rare. That's more rare. Well, it is. That's like a million
3
times more
records.
rare than the butcher cover.
A lot more.
Yeah.
So James, you gotta hold that
Exponentially
up to
more
your
rare. Wow.
What?
James, you gotta hold that record up to the window.
I
Yeah.
tried that one, but mine's not like that.
This is a Columbia pressing. It won't be.
Oh,
Yeah.
no
So
frigates for you.
That's right.
Mm.
Friggin' forget that.
the clear one is really cool. But again, here's the thing: most people don't know about it, so it's not collectible. It's sort of it's
You're
rare.
right. It's about supply and demand. A lot of people know about that butcher cover driving the price way up. But something that's even more collectible and rare, it's so unknown. No, it's not worth anything.
That's
I shouldn't
right.
say not worth anything, but the price is not commensurate with the rarity.
So the problem is somebody finds something that's rare, and they put a collector price on it, and it's not worth because nobody knows about it. So therefore, it's not collectible. That's where people get confused about rare and collectible. It's not the same thing.
Friggin' rare.
That's right.
That's no
Butcher
rare.
cover.
That's my butcher cover.
Don't tell anyone.
Well, that's
That's the secret.
the one that I helped the guy produce. I gave him the information on it.
Very nice.
It's probably the best. It's probably the best reproduction.
Well, really, how many copies of that even exists?
What?
The
The repo.
yeah.
The reproduction? I don't know, as many as he prints.
Maybe that's friggin' rare too.
It's more rare than the original.
Yeah.
Beetle Brad has a lot of those copies.
That's a Canadian pressing, though.
And the record inside is Leif Garrett.
Yeah, there you go.
That's rare. That's
It is.
friggin' rare.
Did you open yours? Did you open yours?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I didn't. I got the stereo and the mono, and I haven't opened either one of them.
No, well, no, I already knew whatever record was in there wasn't the Beatles.
No, it's not. I'm gonna keep it. I want to get a good pressing of the original pressing of that, and then I'll open it and put the original pressing in it.
Yeah, there's something in there. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You can sell it on eBay and say still sealed. And then the guy opens it up. Hey, I sold you the record sealed. I don't know what's inside it.
What's
It's not
this
my
Leif
fault.
Garrett thing? Oh,
I got ripped off.
yeah.
It's
Well,
a sealed record, bro. I don't know what's in there.
someday when we're dead and gone,
You want your $10,000 back? I don't think
somebody's
so.
gonna say, "Oh my gosh, I got a butcher cover," and then inside it's like Kate Smith or something. So
Exactly.
Yeah, then they have the
You're
ones with
lucky.
the suitcase on the front, and then you can peel it off, and then the butcher cover's on there.
Yeah, we know.
I know that Beetle Brad has a couple of those.
it's the original copy.
I did a video a while ago of a super rare version of the trunk cover. Everybody remember that one?
No,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
I'll
trunk.
have to check that one out.
How
Yeah.
many states of the Beetle cover are they?
It was-
Do they have
it was,
how many states?
I made my own version of it. It was an elephant on the front of the cover. I call it the trunk.
Ah,
The
I
trunk.
did. I posted a video on it a while ago. You could go check it out.
pretty cool. Yeah, it is. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
And you know, Paul, I just had to resubscribe to you and a few other people that I was looking for some video, and I said, "What is going on?" And I look and I'm not even subscribed, so that I got that back.
There you go. You got unsubscribed.
No, I'm not unsubscribed.
No, I didn't unsubscribe you. So
No, but it does happen. YouTube will unsubscribe you somehow, whatever. I don't know how it works.
Right.
I've had to resubscribe to a lot of different people over the years, you know.
Yeah, that happens.
I haven't heard that happen. No.
life goes on.
You mean I won't be able to find my kitty cat channel soon?
If the Lord loves you, okay, that's how that works.
You're gonna have to resubscribe to James the raccoon guy.
Your
I
Lord
know
loves you.
YouTube. Like if I know they go through every once in a while and clean things out, and I know I've lost subscribers because they were inactive. The channels were inactive, so I think YouTube just shuts them down if they're not used for a period of time or whatever. Yeah. So,
But even like, you know, DJ Trish, I've had to subscribe to her 3 different times.
yeah.
Wow.
It's just certain time, you know, if you don't watch. And the thing is, you don't realize it because I haven't seen a video from Paul now for 4 months. Well, maybe he's not making any, and you kind of just forget about it.
Yeah.
And then you see it and you go, hang on a minute. I'm not even subscribed. What's going on? So anyway,
Yeah.
that's fixed.
YouTube has a whole lot of strange things going on.
Yeah, but just think of how many channels there are out there. There must
Well,
be
yeah.
millions.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah.
So many of them out there.
Every
But
week you see new.
That many channels, but it's still less than the current budget of the United States that the Democrats are trying to get through. So it's not that big.
It's all the Democrats' fault. That's what Trump says. It's all the Democrats' fault, and he'll be reinstated by August.
You
I'm
must be
kidding.
breathing through that mask a
I'm
little
kidding.
bit too hard.
He's coming back, people. He's coming back.
They're so
Mhm.
afraid. They're scared shitless of that guy because they know they can't beat him.
They cannot. They had to cheat their asses off to get rid of him.
You know who won that election was the party with the most photocopiers.
Exactly.
Hey, Doc, on Saturday, I hit a milestone.
I'm so glad here in Canada we still do the old paper ballot pencil thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's basically incorruptible. You know.
But,
You know, when George Soros is providing the machines, you know something's up, folks.
True,
Wow.
true.
yeah,
Such a
but
joke.
Trump is still saying that dead people voted for Biden. We can't.
Well, they know they've proven in Arizona 10,000 dead people voted. Like,
Right.
how does that happen?
And that's the ones they proved. Hello, people.
Yeah, that's the one they proved.
Yeah.
So how does that, like, don't tell me it's a legitimate election. I don't
It's
care
not.
who wins. You know, if you got 10,000 dead people going, hey, you need to throw it out and start over. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's just not
No.
right.
Anyway, we won't get into too much politics because it's
That's evil stuff.
Oh,
but yeah, we all know what's going on. Not a secret.
well, guys, I'm happy to announce that on Saturday, I finally hit 200 subs.
Very
Oh,
good.
Congratulations,
I
James.
thought you were going to tell us
Good
you're
milestone. I'm so happy.
I thought you were going to
What's
tell
your
us.
channel name?
Thank you
James
for your
Winston
start.
Ono something?
John Winston Ono, Sinatra Lennon.
That's your channel name.
Yeah,
Too
because I
much.
like John Lennon and I like Frank Sinatra.
I like something like AGK. See, something that you could see rolls off
Something
the
short and
tongue.
simple.
If AGK was the only name he had, but yes, but it is.
I know. But at least it's not, I can't ever remember that thing.
Me is
Well,
pretty.
Rachel's got a
gotta
long,
be,
Rachel's got a long name like me. Rachel's Music Man live
You gotta
stream.
be super careful with those anagrams, though. You know, I
You
knew
just added the live stream thing here lately.
I knew a guy who worked for Bigfoot Industries. And he had a baseball cap with BFI on it for Bigfoot Industries. Well, most people looked at that and they didn't think it stood for Bigfoot Industries. Just think about it for a minute.
I'll bet all those raccoons voted too.
Well, the first word was big and the last was idiot. So you can imagine what the F stood for.
Uh-oh. One of them deals.
Friggin'.
You got to be careful with those anagrams.
Right.
And yes, that is my mom in the background. If you guys
yeah,
are wondering.
look, there she is. There she is.
Hey, Mom.
Where'd she go? There she is.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Come say
She's
hi.
not saying hi.
It's Doc.
You remember him?
So, James, what are you going to do with your name when you add like Newton John to that?
I'm not going to put Newton John there.
Mom.
It's going to just stay the way it is.
How you
And
doing?
Rachel's in the chat too.
Hi, Rachel.
Hey, put the screen back so we can all wave to Mom.
Oh.
Yeah, bring the.
There you
yeah,
go. Hi,
so
Mom.
Hi. How you doing?
that's Paul, Jorgen, Ron, and you know Doc, of course. And Rachel's over here and there.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're glad to meet you, Mom.
It's so hot here today. It's 36.
Yeah, it's 90 here, but and it rains, so it's about
Got here.
80% humidity, so it's really nice.
Here we are, in beautiful British Columbia, and it is. It's not that. 14 degrees.
Oh, 14. Wow.
Yeah, it was cold all weekend. We had a lousy weekend.
14.
Wow.
Out here.
14 here. It was beautiful last week. It was really, shorts and t-shirt weather, but not today.
Well, that's like here. I just stayed inside and I'm cold because we have the air conditioner on.
Yeah.
So it's cold in here.
And Rachel says, "Hey, Pat."
Hey, Rachel.
Jorgen, what's your weather like there? Hot?
We if I have converted it right, it is around 68 Fahrenheit.
I went and off that.
83
Not
is
real warm.
not bad.
Yeah, what?
8 Fahrenheit, you said, Jorgen?
68.
If I converted it right, it is 68 Fahrenheit.
68
Okay.
Fahrenheit. Okay.
91
83.
yesterday. We're supposed to have
Yeah.
thunderstorms for the first part of the week.
That's
In the
curious,
afternoon
that day.
thunderstorms.
But we don't count in Fahrenheit normally. We count in Celsius.
Celsius. Haha.
Hello.
Hot. We're supposed to get again tomorrow.
Ron, what happened to you? Ron! Oh no!
Ron froze.
Ron froze.
I think it's his phone.
Okay, bye.
Ah!
Right. Bye, Mom.
What's happened?
We lost Roland. Oh no, sad.
Ron,
He obviously has the sound.
gone.
The browser lost the connection, it said.
Well, maybe he's gone out to check the weather.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you look like a record cutter.
You need more dilithium crystals.
I need more dilithium crystals, Captain.
Ah!
There's a problem in the intermix chamber.
Yeah, that's right.
Falling into the black hole.
The intermittent pots, Captain.
Yes.
More power. We
Hey,
got
you
it.
want to buy my Lord of the Rings?
No,
Oh,
we love the movie, though. Thanks for sharing.
damn. All
I don't
three
have Blu-ray.
theatrical versions, you will love them.
Hey, Rachel. I think she's still watching.
Only $100.
You know what you could do, Doc? Why don't you try to sell it on eBay?
Ugh. Tried that already years ago. What was it? The first one underbid, and the second one didn't send me the money. So I said,
Really?
"Hell." Yep. That was the end of my eBay.
So
What
what
was
was
trying to sell? Records?
Let's see. The first one was a book, and the other one was might have been another book. Well, whatever it was, somebody supposedly won the auction and never sent the money. So
Don't they have any rules, eBay?
yeah, they said punch them, kick them, bite them, whatever. But I mean, I tried to sell twice. I gave up.
I have sold, I don't know, 1,000 things probably on eBay. And, that's very rare, that kind of thing.
Well,
I'll be right back, guys. Just gonna go grab me a beer.
oh, well, bring back a few.
Well, there that is.
Yes,
didn't offer us any?
I know. I should kick him out of the out of the room, shouldn't I? Like,
I gotta go get lunch here shortly too. So
Yeah, me too.
saw you on. I was shocked and awe.
Shock and awe, baby.
I thought it was.
Thank you, Paul. Thanks for coming on. Good to see your face.
I thought it was Sunday again. So you know.
oh yeah. Now we're
Well,
gonna.
Doc and I were out. He was at his brother's place. I was at my brother's place. So we had to come and do it on Monday.
Yeah. Well, I had
Paul,
Stephen
this is
speak
the
on
time
it.
loop.
Why don't we have a show? You know. So
Why don't we do it in the road?
yeah.
We're doing life.
This is a time loop.
But for a Monday afternoon, I got pretty low ratings. So.
Yeah. How many views? Oh, you got 12.
12. Woo. So all you people who are crying that why wasn't there a show on Sunday? And I come on a Monday. Where did Joe go?
I sent you an email saying where the hell were you?
Yeah, I wasn't home to answer it at the time. So
Good answer.
so like you can't go by what the people are saying. Like, oh my gosh, there was no show on Sunday. What the heck? So you put on a show on Monday and nobody comes.
He sets us up just to knock us down.
I know.
I am back.
Where's my beer? Where's my beer?
He didn't offer us any beer.
No.
I asked you guys if you want a beer, but I can't hand it through the screen. If I could, I would.
You know you would, yeah. I would do the same thing.
John.
Gimme.
Oh yeah, that's true, Rachel. You're doing that thing with Lisa Tedesco. Do you want a glass of wine? My mom's gonna pour some wine right now.
Ooh.
I know. I'm
What do
gonna
you
have
want, red or white?
Does wine go with egg salad? Probably not. Eh?
I'm gonna.
Paul wants to know, does wine go with egg salad? Yeah, it does, Paul. Anything.
Yeah, see, some folks like wine. They don't care what you're eating.
Put wine on your Captain Crunch.
They do.
Wine on your Captain Crunch.
Or your Weetabix.
No. Wine
Oh
does not
God,
go
I'll never forget that video, Doc.
Nothing goes
That
with that.
stuff looks like
You went wrong with that bowl of Weetabix. You put it all
yeah,
in
have you ever eaten Weetabix? He
They're like
tried it in
fine.
the video once. He said it was gross. It looks like one of those scouring pads.
Have you ever eaten Weetabix? Not ever again.
Mom's
Here's
drinking
my beer.
too.
See? Rickard's Red.
Whoa.
Cheers.
Arr,
Arr. I like that.
arr, it's a beer. Arr,
Pirate beer.
arr,
Water.
Nothing.
arr.
Ron's gonna go run and get something.
Hang on.
He's thirsty.
Fanta.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mike's
Ooh,
Hard.
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
The party pack. Wow.
Wait a minute. They sounded empty.
I think my mom just
No,
said
it's
a
not even-
popsicle of Mike's
Hey.
Hard Lemonade before.
It's still sealed.
Ooh,
nice.
still sealed. Ooh.
Still sealed.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Arr.
Yeah, but if you open them, it lessens the value.
Exactly.
But then
Yeah,
you
I
get
haven't
value
seen
in the
it.
drinking of it. Ooh. And Paul's gonna run and get something. Run, Paul, run!
Going in the liquor cabinet.
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Pepper, nice. Okay.
Pepper.
You know something we can get here is Mr. Pibb.
Who?
Mr. Pibb.
That's hard to find anywhere,
That is
Mr.
hard to
Pibb.
find.
If you can't, I mean, I remember when I lived in Winnipeg, we'd go out all night drinking, whatever it was. You know, I was about 17. We'd come by, hit 7-Eleven for a hoagie and a Mr. Pibb.
Here, make me big for a second. I gotta show this to Ron.
Okay.
This is like a popsicle thing. Dark cherry, frozen.
Ooh. Alcoholic?
It's pretty good.
Is that
I
alcoholic?
think it's a vodka thing. Yeah, it says, what's it say here?
Why has it got
I
a
don't know.
clothespin on it?
Pour into glass and taste the difference. Something like that.
A frozen drink, like a daiquiri kind of a thing.
Yeah, vodka alcoholic beverage.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
And it comes for the free clothespin.
So here's the,
Okay, okay?
We're back to this.
this is that clear vinyl one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah, demonstrate.
It cost me a fortune, but I don't care. So
Well, that's my mom's thing.
Still in the original shrink wrap too.
Wow.
In the shrink.
So the neat thing about this is it just looks black.
Right. Translucent.
But watch this.
This is the magic card. Don't blink.
No, watch. She's going to put the flashlight behind it. See?
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's a special vinyl formulation. It's supposed to.
That is so cool.
So
And
it actually looks brown in the sunlight.
Okay.
Yeah. That's so cool, right?
And if you do that to any other record, it don't work.
No.
The
But it's a Sinram pressing. I don't know if you see that, but it's kind of an outer ring and then there's an inner ring.
I do, yeah.
Somebody wrote.
Could be, Andy. Could be.
Somebody wrote their initials on it, which pisses me off.
It is magic.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? They would do that.
There's only 3 of those that people know that we know about so far. There's only 3 been found.
It's more than magic. It's sorcery.
Next to it, us, Rachel. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, James, you haven't lived much.
There was
I guess not.
a police synchronicity that they put out, and it had vinyl like that too. I believe it was a Canadian press.
So this was 83. This would have been pressed in 83. Sinram
about the same time. Synchronicity came out around that same time, right?
Yeah. Sinram did a very limited run, and so far the only ones that have been found have been these clear vinyl, and there's only been 3 of them. So we don't know how many. We don't know how many were done, or if any sort of full black ones were done. We don't know. None have been found. So anyway.
Now look at this.
Yeah, there's actually, for the retro rainbow, there's actually 3 variations. There's that one, there's the Columbia that James showed, and then there's also a capital pressing on the retro rainbow as well.
Right. I didn't know that Columbia did that.
Yeah, Columbia, they pressed a lot of Beatle albums starting in the late 70s into the 80s. They did, well, more in the 80s, I guess. They pressed a lot of Beatle albums.
Did they press the synchronicities too?
I don't know. They may have. Well,
but nobody buys police albums anyway.
Columbia didn't do the clear one. That was Sinram. That was a small independent company that did that. Sinram, C-I-N-R-A-M. Yeah, Sinram.
Ron, are there a lot of albums that do what you just showed us? Or
no, they don't. Now, the brand new one steps that Mobile Fidelity puts out, they're like over 100. They have the same kind of thing. You can see through them. Like you hold it up to the light, they look like the record Paul has, but that's really a high-tech vinyl formulation for audiophile use when you can do that.
Well, it could have just been something they were experimenting with, in 83. Who knows?
Yeah.
Nobody else did it, like with Beatle albums. This is the only one that was ever done that way.
Right.
That's
I'm
pretty
just saying
cool.
The other records that I've seen like that were always like audiophile. Because the vinyl is really good. That's high-tech vinyl. They're good stuff.
Yeah.
But how do you know if you have one?
You have to look. Get your flashlight out.
Yeah.
You can't tell by the cover. You gotta look at the record.
Yeah.
Because there's no indication on the cover. It looks just the same as all the other ones.
And it doesn't say where it was made or anything. So.
But mine won't do that because it's Columbia, right?
No, yours not going to do it.
Well, you put it out the window, you'll see. But no, it's solid. Columbia's were all solid. Most of them were Columbia pressings at that point. Columbia pressing pretty much from 83 to 87. Anyway.
What's up, Jorgen?
Magic.
Like magic.
It's
Anyway,
It's just time to show that I'm still alive.
I'll hang out in the peanut gallery once I get my sandwich and make fun of you guys.
That's right.
Just for
that. My dinner, I'm just going to stay right here and just eat on live. I've done it before.
Yeah, well, I'm not
Hey,
going to.
Mason, how you doing?
There's an event replacement is getting lined up.
Stay healthy. If I don't come back, we'll see you again.
Okay.
Thanks, Paul, for stopping by.
See you later, Paul.
And he's gone.
So now, ladies and gentlemen who don't know this, but Mason has reinvented himself. He started a new YouTube and a new Instagram. He's starting
Again.
fresh.
This week.
Yep, he's starting again. That's what he told us last night in Rachel's stream.
Oh. Yeah, but doesn't he do that every couple months?
Every couple weeks, same thing.
He says he's going to leave, but then he comes back and he missed us and all that kind of jazz.
It's true.
Yeah.
Now,
He's
look,
over here.
I'm over here now.
Magic.
It's magic.
Do you believe in magic?
I don't know. It's coming up on 2 hours for this anyway, and I'm not getting too many people watching anyway. So, but why don't we just wave goodbye to everyone?
Okay, Doc.
Goodbye
Thanks
to
for
everyone
having
and
us on today.
thank you for coming, and all the Peanut Gallery people, and all the people like Ron and James and Jorgen and Paul and Ray and
Ray, yeah.
Ray. Okay, so Monday show all done.
Thanks, Doc. Bye-bye.
People. Bye bye.
Bye, Rachel. See you on your stream tonight.